What's going on, guys? Jalen Duren is absolutely playing out of his mind right now. He looks like a complete all-star, averaging 20 points and 12 rebounds on insane shooting percentages. He is carrying the team along with Cade Cunningham and led the Detroit Pistons to an 11-game win streak and a 13-2 record. Wow. Who would have expected the Pistons to get off to a start like this? Looking at his recent games, I'm going to react to his 31 points and 15 rebounds, missing one shot only. Are you serious? I'll also be looking at the game where he scored 22 points and 22 rebounds, and finally the game where he scored his career high 33 points, only missing 3 shots and getting 10 rebounds against the Mavs. And before we continue, I just want to mention his name is Jalen, one of the most common names in the NBA right now. In fact, since 2020, there have been 19 Jalens drafted to the NBA, with variations of the name here and there. But this is kind of crazy. Half of the NBA teams have a guy called Jalen, and his name, Jalen, represents 3% of the current NBA players. That's just hilarious. Jalen Rose was the first Jalen in the NBA, and it's kind of funny how it kind of spread across all over. Jalen Brown was the next one that was drafted in 2016, and then they've just been coming on and on and on since 2020. So in this year's All-Star game, it might even be possible to get 4 of them. Jalen Brown, Jalen Williams, Jalen Johnson, who's playing sensationally, and Jalen Duren, who's popping off on the Pistons. So let's see how he did it. I have not seen any of these clips before, so I don't know how he plays. I've only read online. You can see he's going his way in and does a fadeaway. Oh, so he's a 6'10" center. So he's supposed to be posting up and getting rebounds, but looks like he's got some dribble moves in his bag and a fadeaway. If he can shoot, he's got potential. Because I saw some stats that he was getting numbers that Dwight Howard did in his prime. Look at that, he just throws it over. He's looking very strong as well. Classic Pistons archetype. He gets that rebound, just dunks it in. He's looking nice, and he's only 21 years old, putting up these numbers. He's got a long career ahead of him. Now he's a primary ball handler, behind the back, and then between the legs behind the back into a shot. Sheesh, for a center? That's different. Look at these moves, he looks so smooth with it. Damn. Now he's doing a screen and roll. Gets a lob. Ooh, we got that athleticism, that bounce. Wow, no wonder the Pistons are doing so well. Because you remember just a few seasons ago, the Detroit Pistons were ass. They were like bottom of the league. Since drafting all of these young bloods, they've really come up in the standings. This team looks legit. Because top in the East by that margin, that's insane. Now he's going to go in and catch another lob. Nope, he just catches it and then goes up for a dunk. Ooh, he be dunking everything. Looks like Dwight Howard in his prime. Now he's going in, showing us his post bag. Wow, that's a lot of moves he's got there. Looking highly skilled. Look at his tongue sticking out. He's looking comfy. Now dribble handoff, goes straight into the paint. Another lob. Oh yeah. I wonder if this is to do with the Pacers' poor defense, or he's just really good at scoring. Luckily, we can see a few more of his other games to see which it is. Now he's going to roll in, and then just lay that in. Keep in mind, he only missed one shot this game. That's crazy. Everything just looks so easy. Alright, now he's doing a roll, and then goes in. Another one. He's back in the post. Right, looking aggressive. Wow, look at that bully rebound. Just gets it right back and chucks it in. That's some soft touch right there. He's looking real nice. I was going to do that screen. He's waiting for the ball. No, it goes in. Put back. Oh, yeah. In this next game, he scored a 20-20 piece against the Jazz. Cade Cunningham throws it up, gets it right in, and then just casually just lays it in. Now he's over at the three-point line, looking patient. Gonna pass it off and give his teammate Duncan Robinson easy 3. Casually jogging up, getting ready to give Cade a screen, and then goes in. That guy tried to take a charge, ain't no way. Dunks it in. So him and Cade have been sourcing up the league. I'm going to be reacting to their duo combo next, because I think both of them can be all-stars this season. That's an easy floater. I've noticed that his touch in the key is also so soft. He's not yamming everything. A lot of the times he's doing acrobatic lays and soft little putbacks. That is super useful because he can make his field goal very, very high by taking these easy shots. Now here he just dunks it in, but nice and simple things. His teammates like Kay Cunningham will facilitate and give him the ball in the right places. Now again, he's getting ready, gets that rebound and then jams it in. That looks like Dwight right there in his prime. Now he's handling the ball, looking a little saucy, spin move into the fade. Interesting. For a center, that's tough. The Pistons have been great on defense this season. Teammate's going to pass him the ball and just jams that in. Left hand as well. He's got some ambidextrous dunking in him. Now he's running in, calling for the ball. Another one. Left hand. He's very lucky to have Cade facilitating. He doesn't have to do much. Just screens and he's wide open now. Now he can go in for the dunk. That kind of looked like a foul. Got pushed in the back right there. Now this is his career high game where he scored 33 points. This is kind of what put him on the map. This was early on in the season as well, the Mexico game. Just throws it in and dunks it. Sheesh, the athleticism. Looking bouncy as hell. Very good at doing screens and rolling. Look at that. Great position, just dunks it in. Where is he now? He's at the top. He's going to cut straight in. No defense. Unlucky Mavs. Now he's going to screen and roll. Wide open. Cade gets double teamed, so definitely benefits him. He's a bit open right there. That's an easy pass and dunk. Look at that, Superman type of dunk. Him as a center on this team looks like a real nice fit. Everyone around him can shoot, so he can just work one-on-one in the paint. And one. One of the reasons that Duren can get so many rebounds and points is because he's always hunting off the offensive glass. Look at that, it just dunks it right in. Whilst other players will be going back on defense, he's ready for that ball and he's got the bounce to put it straight back in without any defenders able to contest. Now on the other end, Tobias Harris is looking up, passes it, and that's a soft touch lay and one. People are going to foul him all over because he's jacked. The only way to stop him is to push him, just like that. But he can still make it in anyway. Now on defense, kind of made that guy take a weird looking shot and he's running up the paint. Look at that, he's getting ready for the pass and he does that lay. People think his type of shots are easy, but it also takes some difficulty sometimes like that. Look at that. He had to angle it such that he wouldn't get blocked. See, he couldn't lay that up straight away. He had to kind of go on the side because Power was ready to contest. I was going to set a screen and roll. In the paint, catches that lob, easy dunk. He's got those arms that can push guys out of the way. Now he's going to intercept that pass. Great steal. And then 3-on-1 break. He's going to clean up that mess. He's always expecting that miss, so he's always ready to clean it up. Screen roll once again, gets that ball, and a dunk. That screen and roll with Cade Cunningham, that's going to be dangerous. So, Jalen Duren is looking like a sensational all-star level player right now. He's giving us flashes of prime Dwight Howard, and he also has the ability to kind of shoot fadeaways and pull off some dribble moves. If he continues to develop, since he's only age 21, he definitely has chances to be great. So let's keep following along his journey and see how he goes. I hope you guys liked the video. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.